Hey guys, my name's Whitney and this is Claire, my coworker, and today we're going to be running through a strength-based yoga sequence. So Claire is going to be following along with me. So we'll go ahead and get started. Starting at the top of your mat, it's going to take a deep breath in, bringing the arms up, and then folding all the way down. Coming to a halfway lift, bringing the hands to the knees. You want a straight back here. And then coming all the way down, planting those hands onto your mat, bringing the feet back into a plank. Now here there are a couple of different options. So we have first, chaturanga, which means you're going to be bringing your elbows in close to the body, coming down about halfway. You want to make sure that you're not sinking your hips down, but a flat back. The other option would be to come all the way down to your mat. So you can do this as well. So let's go back up into that high plank here. And then I'm going to be doing the chaturanga. We're going to go right to up dog. So you're going to flip the feet, coming in through here, deep breath, and then shifting back to downward facing dog. So let's shift forward one more time, and this time we'll come all the way down to our mats, coming through to up dog. And back to downward facing dog. Good. Now let's lift that right leg up to the sky, bringing it through to warrior two. Bringing the arms all the way around here. Now in warrior two, you want to make sure that your back leg is facing forward, and then the right leg is facing straight ahead. Arms will be out. You have a bend in the knee here. You want to make sure that the knee is not over the ankle. And then here, we're going to go ahead and shift that right leg so it's facing forward, and actually both feet are going to be facing out just a little bit. And then we'll bring the arms to the heart here, and just little pulses right here. Looking good, Claire? All right, let's bring that right foot up. We'll pop that foot up and then continue to pulse. And you can do this really for 30 seconds, a minute, switching to the other side. Good, let's bring that left leg down. Now we're gonna shift towards the front. Both feet will come forward. We're gonna come down to our mat again, and then we're gonna bring that right leg back to meet with our left leg. And here we are back in downward facing dog. Let's bring that left foot up, and now we're gonna do this on the other side. So bringing the left foot forward, and coming around to warrior two. And let's bring that left foot, pivot in just a little bit, bringing both feet in. And here we go. We're going to just do a couple of pulses. Now let's pulse that right foot. And switching to the left foot here. Now, if you're really wanting a challenge, you can pop both feet up and pulse. Making sure not to lean back a little bit. You want to stay nice and straight. Good, bringing both feet down. Now let's shift back towards the front, both feet facing towards the front of the mat. Coming back down here. And we're going to bring that left leg back to meet that right. Here, let's go ahead and shift forward into a plank. And coming down to chaturanga, and back up to that plank, back down to that chaturanga, one more time, back up to that plank, and back down to that chaturanga. Good, now let's go back to that plank. We're going to walk the hands to the feet, and let's go ahead and lift that right leg all the way up. Here we have standing needle. There's a lot of different things you can do with standing needle. So you can just stay here. You can work on your balance. You can do some crunches. So we'll go ahead and show that here. So you're just going to slowly crunch down, bringing that right knee in towards that left ankle, and shoot it right back up. Making sure to keep a slight bend in the knee. So I'm going to walk over to Claire and see how she's doing. Yep, there you go, Claire. Nice job. And so the other thing you want to look for here is just making sure that this hip is not tilting too far up. So you want to try and shift so that both hips, or so that your hips are facing towards the ground. And then let's go ahead and switch to the other side. So just bringing that right foot down and left leg back up there. There we go. So let's do 3 more of these. And always remember, if you're working on your balance on one side, to just switch to the other side and do the same thing. So let's bring that foot back in line with the other foot here, and then we're going to walk it back out into a plank here. Now let's put that right hand in the middle of your mat, and we're going to shift that left hand up towards the sky. So we are in a side plank. Nice job. And there's a lot of different things you can also do with the side plank, a couple of different modifications. You can lift that left foot up to the sky, flexing the foot. You can do tree. You can also just bring that foot behind you, or the other option is to come down on that right leg and still keep that left foot up here. And you can hold this for 30 seconds to a minute, and we'll come to that other side. So planting the left foot, or the left hand, sorry, in the middle of the mat, shifting to that right side. And again, holding this 30 seconds to a minute. Now here's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and all come down to modified side plank. So putting that left foot down, or left leg down, and then we're going to bring the right hand down to the mat as well, bringing that right leg down to the mat. And let's just go ahead and do a couple cat-cows here. So we're going to breathe in, and then exhale out as we tuck the chin. Coming back up, and coming back down. One more, here we go. All right, from here we'll go ahead and extend the right arm and the left leg. Now you can stay like this. You can also just do one, just your hand. If you want to do that, you can do just your leg. But let's go ahead and do both, and then we'll do a couple of crunches here. So you're just going to crunch in, exhale as you extend both the hand and the leg. Good, let's go ahead and switch to the other side. And again, you can do 5 of these, 10 of these. This is your workout, so you make it what you want. Good, now let's go ahead and bring both the hand and the leg down. What we're going to do is we're going to shift our hips back to the sky. We'll run through one more flow here. So bringing the feet to the hands, coming all the way up, deep breath in, and exhaling as you come all the way down. Halfway lift here, and forward fold. Planting the hands, we're going to step back into that plank, coming down to that chaturanga. Up dog, here we go. And exhaling to that downward facing dog. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and walk the feet to our hands. We're going to come down on our butts. Now let's extend those legs out. And we're just going to come down slowly and then crunching it back up. How you doing, Claire? So you can do 10 of these. And then once you're all finished, you'll slowly come all the way down to your mat. And you are finished with your yoga workout. You guys, thank you so much for following along today. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you have any questions or anything, please leave them in the comments. Otherwise, thanks for following.